Hello, everyone, and welcome to the latest episode of Taiwan Lives, Taiwan Lives. I'm joined today by Jason, who is one of my students. Hey, Jason, can you introduce yourself a little bit? Can you say a couple of things about yourself?
My name is Jason, and I'm from Jiayi.
Jiayi. Oh, that's right. Jiayi is where all the gangsters live.
No, I don't know about that.
You're not a gangster?
No.
You look like a gangster.
Really? Really?
Maybe not.
I haven't heard that before.
Really? Okay. All right. So you're from Jiayi and
I'm a college student. I study in Tainan University, and I major in electrical engineering.
Electrical engineering. And what year are you now?
I'm fourth year.
Okay. And so this is the final year.
Yes.
And so you graduate next year.
Yes.
Are you looking forward to graduating?
Yes. Good.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Because then you have to go and find a job, right?
No, I will go to. I'm going to graduate school.
Oh, so you plan to continue to study?
Yes.
Go to graduate school in Taiwan still?
In Taiwan.
Okay. All right, great. Well, let's talk a little bit about English. And so, because you're Taiwanese and you joined the Taiwanese education system, so you started learning English. How old were you when you started to learn English?
I have started learning English since 8 years old.
Since you were 8 years old. And what was it like? Was your English good back then? Did you enjoy studying it?
Yes, my English was quite good in elementary school.
What does that mean? Quite good. What does that mean?
I think compared with my classmates, my English better than them.
And so when you say it was better, because then it was you were taking tests or were you speaking a lot of English?
Because test.
Oh, so you had high test scores.
Yes.
Okay. And so what happened? So you were quite good at English. You were quite good at English, and then what happened? What was the next thing? You had a special opportunity, you said.
Oh yes, I had my teacher asked me for a English presentation.
She asked you to give an English presentation. Is that kind of normal to do that in education systems, in schools here in Taiwan?
I'm not sure because it is my first time.
No one, you didn't hear of anyone else doing this?
No, I didn't.
And so how did you feel when the teacher said, hey, give a presentation in English?
I think, yes, maybe I'm okay because my grades is good.
And so how old were you when was this presentation?
12 years old.
12 years old, okay. And so, and what was the speech about? What did you have to talk about?
I had to talk about our school's culture and history.
And so, when you say the school culture, what sort of things do you need to say about a school's culture?
Like our school was famous. Like our school is famous for puppy.
Puppies? 小狗.
Oh no, our puppy. I'm not sure it's a.
Oh, the puppets?
Yeah, puppets.
The little toys?
Yeah, little toys.
Oh, your school was famous for puppets?
Yes.
What school was this? In Jiayi?
Yeah, in Jiayi elementary school.
Okay, it's famous for puppet. Why? What's all that about? What did?
We had a class for teaching us how to use
Puppets.
puppets.
Wow.
Yes, so cool.
Yeah, and did you have to make the puppets as well?
No, I think it is too difficult and too expensive to make a puppet.
So what you had to learn? Were they what type of puppets were they? Were they like because like a puppet in my culture, there's a little doll and there's some strings and you can sort of you do that and you can make it walk. Is it that type of puppet?
We use our hand and inside the puppet and left hand, right hand, and
and the head.
Yes.
Oh, so these are hand puppets.
Yes.
So you and so I didn't know this. And so what you had to do some sort of performance with them?
Yes, two puppets and right hand,
Yeah,
like that and speak something.
Oh,
Yes.
so that's part of your school culture. I didn't know that.
Yes.
Was it? Okay, that's interesting. And so you had to give this presentation about school culture.
Yes.
And so what happened next? What was the result of that? So tell me what was the result of it?
Yes, but our teacher give me Chinese articles.
So she or he? She gave you a script, an article?
Yes.
Okay, and it was in Chinese or English? It was in Chinese,
yes.
Okay.
I need to translate it to English.
Is this your English teacher?
No, it is my
classroom teacher?
Yeah, classroom teacher.
Okay, classroom teacher. So your classroom teacher wrote something in Chinese and go, here you go, translate that and do that.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes, but it is too difficult. So I use Google Translation.
Oh, so even back then you used Google Translate. Okay, and so that was okay.
But Google Translate is terrible.
It was terrible. Now it's okay. But back then it was terrible, right? Yeah, okay. And so you used Google Translate, and it was a little bit. The English was strange.
Yes.
Okay.
Strange.
And so what did you do? So did you say that? Did you speak strange English?
No, because it is too weird.
Too weird.
And my English is not good enough. Was not good enough. So I couldn't do anything about it.
So you just gave up?
Yeah, I gave up, and I gave this job to another classmate.
Oh, okay. So you had someone else who was, and so they did it. So their English was better than yours.
Yes, because he lived in New Zealand.
Oh. So he was more comfortable.
Yes, just like a native speaker.
Like a native speaker. Wow.
Yes, so
okay.
cool.
So cool. But it's the New Zealand accent.
I'm not sure because I didn't know New Zealand accent or something else accent.
Yeah, I'm so joking. I mean, it's another accent of English. So you didn't do this in the end. So this was your friend did it, and so how did you feel when you sort of you had to give up? Were you kind of?
I felt a little sad because I failed a test.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did this affect your English scores?
No, it is separated.
Okay, so you still had good English scores.
Yes.
Okay, good. And now you said you're studying electrical engineering, right? And you're in the final year. And so what about English now? Do you use a lot of English for your studies now?
Yes, our books are all in English.
Oh, all your textbooks are all in English? Is that easy?
No, I think it's difficult.
Why is it difficult?
Because we need to understand its logic and culture. Because Chinese books and English books are really different.
Oh, so do you still use Chinese textbooks as well?
Yes, because some writer translated some English books to Chinese.
But it still feels different from reading the English book. There's still a different thinking in there, a different logic.
Yeah, a little different.
Oh, okay.
They will change the word and change the way to describe.
Oh. And what about your teachers? Do they teach you in English?
Most of them teach Chinese,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes they will say some English keyword.
The keywords, okay. Is that good?
Their pronunciation is
Is not so
not
good.
really well.
Not really, not so good. Not that well.
Yes.
Okay. And so, so you don't want to correct them. You don't want to say, "Excuse me."
No, no, we cannot do that.
You cannot do that. Why can't you do that?
Because it is not important.
Is it, English pronunciation is not important?
Because this teacher focus on teaching
the ideas.
Yes, the ideas.
But Jason, I'm going to give you some homework. You have to, in your next class where the teacher says the keyword with bad pronunciation, you have to go.
No.
Excuse me.
No. I just correct them when they wrote the wrong answer.
They write the wrong answer?
Sometimes.
Okay, maybe that's a time for another conversation for that. Okay, well, wow, thank you so much. We'll leave it there, but that was really good. Thank you so much for joining today, Jason. And now you have to tell them to like and subscribe to my channel. Go on, say that. Say, come on,
if
you can say it in Chinese. Say, 大家要.
I think it's a little weird.
It's a little weird, but the whole thing's a little bit weird.
Because I speak in English now.
I know, but it'd be fun. Well, you say it in Chinese, and then I'll say it in English. How's that?
Okay. 如果大家喜欢这部影片，
如果
Yes.
他们一定会喜欢，不要说如果。
好 OK。说一定要按喜欢 ，OK， 一定要按喜欢，然后也记得要订阅
，Yeah, you definitely have to like it and subscribe and
然后分享给你所有的朋友
yeah, share with all your friends. Awesome, thank you so much for that, Jason. And thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time at Taiwan Lives, Taiwan Lives. Take care for now. Bye bye.
Bye bye.